Всем привет! Я в Хабаровске встретил Дональда, он из Шотландии, он немножко расскажет о России и о своих впечатлениях. Hello, Donald.
Hello.
Please tell us something you want to tell about Russia, about your travel.
Well, I'm going from Moscow to Vladivostok by the Trans-Siberian Railway. So far I visited, Moscow, I started there. I went to Nizhny Novgorod, Ekaterinburg, Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, and I'm stopping in Khabarovsk today, and I'll go and finish tomorrow down in Vladivostok. And so far it's been really nice. It's been a really nice country to visit. I've met lots of interesting people here. It's just so big. It's obviously the biggest country in the world, and you really realize that when you're on the train.
Yes.
Yeah.
And please tell us about prices. Is it cheap for you?
Yeah, it's cheaper than back home in the UK, but then that's not difficult. The UK is quite an expensive country, but Russia is, I mean, for me it's cheap, but it also doesn't feel like it's too expensive for other people as well. I think it's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's very reasonable prices.
Yes, for us it's to live in Russia is affordable generally. So what are your plans? Maybe you will tell us which country you go next time.
I don't have anything like this planned, anything big, but I'm going to Ireland in a few weeks for someone's wedding. That's the next trip I have.
That's great. Maybe you will tell us about the countries you already visited.
Well, this year I was already in Cuba at the beginning of the year, and that was also an interesting country to visit. It's very different to Russia, very different to anywhere else I've been. Also recently I've been to China and North Korea, and again they're both very different countries.
Okay, that's an unusual experience to visit North Korea.
Yeah, it was very different. I've not been anywhere else like that before, and I don't think I'll ever go anywhere else like it again. It's just
unforgettable experience.
Yes, it's very unforgettable.
Please tell us how do you finance your travels? You have a typical job or a remote job?
I have just a normal job. I have a normal income. I just save up money and spend most of my money on my traveling.
Okay, so how many months a year you spend for traveling?
I don't go on big long trips. I mean, this is 16 days in Russia. So usually I only go for about 3 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
And then you go back to your...
Then I go home, yeah.
So what is your profession?
I work in the airport at Edinburgh.
Oh, that's great, because I'm a pilot.
Okay.
Yes, and I heard for my short-term study.
Okay.
So what is your profession in airport?
I am a senior airport services agent.
You're kind of manager.
It's like a supervisor.
Supervisor?
Yeah.
In what section, what is your responsibilities?
Well, I supervise all the general goings on, like the check-in and the boarding and any passenger service issues.
Okay, everything related to passenger service.
Yes, passenger services, yeah.
That's great. So thank you for your interview. I wish you to have good journey, to have good experience.
Thank you.
Expressions and so on. And I guess you will visit Russia again, and you will plan something beyond the railroad.
Yes.
Maybe Lake Baikal you will visit.
I visited there yesterday, 3 days ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
3 days ago. I need to go to St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. For me, I never was in St. Petersburg, but you will be earlier than me probably in St. Petersburg. Okay, thank you, Donald.
Thank you.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.